Hello. That was embarrassing. I almost clicked end stream instead of unmute microphone. That would have been very stupid. Oh, we got Tews just chatting for the first time ever. Oh my god. I'm so big. You hear me? Good. You should. You don't hear anything else though. That's a little bit problematic. Hello, Magicamist. So I had a problem when my commands were not working, and it turns out the Streamlabs bot had just forcibly turned itself off and would not turn back on. And that was very annoying, but it should work now. Should work. And it does. Exactly. Perfect. Okay. Let me move this microphone around because it's a bit low down. I just had the best noodles of my life. They were curry flavored and I think they were like Vietnamese or something. They had 3 packets. They smell so good. My new song turned out great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy that song is out. I've had that one under the wraps for like... How long ago was October? Like 6 months. 6 months ago? In fact, I can probably bring up the exact date that I started writing it. If it's... Yeah, the 29th of October, 2021. At 1:48 AM. Sounds about right. The middle of the night. That's when I be doing everything. So, where do I even begin? Let me bring up my list of things that is very unhelpful. Bum, 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 da, da, da. Okay, here it is. So, as you may or may not know, this is a shill stream. I am shilling my product so hard on this night because my first full album comes out in 2 weeks and I want you to listen to it. And here's why you should listen to it. It's good. It do kinda bang. It may even kinda fuck. You know? It pops off, it hits different. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. These are all the reasons why you should listen to Shot to the Heart by Hiyimi when it comes out on the 22nd of April, 2022. Okay? Do I need to say more? I can say more. It has 13 songs. That's an hour worth of music. Well, it's more like 57 minutes, but you know, we round it up in this house. We round it up, okay? Sometimes, you know, like saying 100 sounds better than saying 96, okay? Everybody's like, yes, 100, a nice round number. 97, 96, not so good. That's just kind of a lame in-between number, okay? So that's why we say an hour. It's an hour, it's more than an hour if you get the Bandcamp version. That got 5 more songs, hell yeah. I did that. Haven't finished them yet, but What am I being pinged for? Gothic analog. So true. 97 is very sexy, it's a prime number. Okay. That's why I said 96 originally, okay? And then I got confused. 97 is kind of cool for that. Bam, bam. I'm very hyped up. I'm sorry. I haven't had any coffee today though. Usually I have a lot of coffee in a day, like maybe 2 or 3. Today I have had 0. And I don't know if that's like why I have like a migraine coming on. It might be. Maybe I'm addicted to caffeine. It's potential. You know, these things can happen. Sometimes you can get addicted to caffeine. Who knew? Who knew that this drug would get me addicted? I am not. I don't know what's up with me today. So. Doo-doo. Intervention. You love Primes? You know what? I love Amazon Prime when I get it for free, but they won't give it me for free anymore because I use my trial, so I don't like Amazon Prime anymore. I disliked it once I had to pay for it. I don't even pay for it. I just wait until I have enough things to get the free shipping. It's like I'm like, oh, I kind of want to get this, so I'll just like put it in my basket until I want to get something else, and once I have my amount to get free shipping, I will buy the stuff. Which is really stupid, but you know, I don't want to pay that $4.99. Like, nobody wants to pay $4.99 for shipping. I don't care. One shot to the heart goes platinum worldwide, you get Prime again. I hope. Can we make shot to the heart go platinum worldwide? Imagine. Because I'm making like physicals of this. I'm ordering the CDs on Monday. They said, the guy in the email said that it takes them 5 days approximately to print that much. So ideally, they should arrive in time. And then I can sell them. And I can give them to people. And I can spread my agenda across the world. My pink agenda. Ooh. Just made a big Amazon order, got some sculpting supplies. Sick. Do you sculpt a lot? Please show me your sculptures, Magica Mist. I would love to see them. That sounded so sarcastic. I promise that was genuine. Yeah, there is physical copies. I will talk about the physical copies because I spent... See, this is why I was talking about Amazon. This is like, it's kind of like linked into it. I spent like £40 today buying shipping boxes, bubble wrap, thank you cards, tissue paper, like all this stuff to like package up and ship off the physical copies. I think I spent more on the physical copies than I did on some of the merch. Which is kind of incredible. But like you need shipping supplies, right? And they're just like so awkward to get, and then they're just like expensive for no reason. Vinyl. Oh god. I wish I could do vinyl. I think that's a little bit out of my budget. Unfortunately. Maybe someday. Maybe someday when I pop off and I get my 10 times platinum worldwide. I don't do sculpture often, to be honest. I want to get back into ceramics though. Ooh, ceramics. Wow. Is that like... This might sound so stupid. Is that like the way you make the bowls? And the vases? The vase? Is it vase or vase? Who knows? One of the two. Unless there's a third way of saying it. Ooh, that's a little bit crazy though. Let me pull up my Google Drive. Let me put that in a separate window. Because I have all of my things are like connected in this one Google Drive folder. The mea culpa from Blasphemous. Oof. I hope I said that right. I'm gonna Google that because I have Google open and I can. So juiced by the penitent one. Let me see that shit. Ooh. That's kind of poggers. That's pretty cool looking. Made vases, cups, pots, and a couple teapots. Have you painted them too? Were they like painted in the nice enamelness or whatever? I don't know much about sculpting. I'm just I closed my Google Drive. Let me bring that back up. I'm a fool. I just searched for Google. Why would I ever search for google.com in Google Chrome? Oh, I'm so stupid. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, have I don't I'm sorry, this is such a mess. I'm trying to get to the merch, but I've lost my brain. But I made the mock-ups of everything. But I haven't put them... You know what? Can I like open... I guess I can... You know? Open them in thing. Gallery. And then, when I have them in the gallery, can add a window capture. And if I add the window capture, I can send it to... No, I can't. I'm stupid. Can I now window capture the gallery? That would be so helpful right now. Well... Can I... Don't call me out for using Google Chrome, I'm sorry. It has all my passwords in it. Okay, so I have my folder for merch mockups. Now you see, this is going to cover the whole screen, so do not be alarmed by the state of my 11 used gigabytes of space, okay? I'm gonna make that real small. And I'm gonna... I don't know what I just pulled around, I'm gonna put it here. And hopefully this will still be like somewhat visible without covering up too much stuff. I think that's fine. That looks fine to me. Okay, so the first thing is that I have mocked up here. Pretty small, I'm sorry, but like, unless I like crop this down. You know what? Maybe the cropping worked. Maybe it worked. So this is what the CD will look like. It has 12 pages. Well, it will have 12 pages. I haven't paid them to do it yet. But that, I'm getting to that. I'll get to that point. So it's got like a booklet. It's like 12 pages. And then it has a CD that is printed. Then it has the back insert, which is double-sided. And it's gonna be pretty nice, I guess. I don't know what descriptive words to use towards the CD. It's gonna be a CD, okay? I like CDs. I think CDs are pretty. That's why I made it. It's gonna be very pink, as you probably expected. Very pink. Very pog. And then whatever is next. Yeah. Keychain. I mocked up this keychain so I could make ads, okay? Now this art, I commissioned it from somebody called Sesehime at SesehimeVT on Twitter. Who I found them through the Live 2D server. And I was like, oh man, they have a really cute chibis. I'm kind of in need of a very cute chibi. So I'm going to commission them. And then I did, because I have no self-control. And I told them, hey, this is what I'm doing with this art. Are you interested in doing this? And they were like, hell yeah, I'm interested in doing this. And then we have this keychain. This is one thing of the merch. I mean, I guess I should give it a little more information. I guess it's acrylic. It's 2 inches. It's double-sided. All the usual stuff. And then there's like the sticker too. Boop. If I zoom a little bit, it gets rid of the transparent. Which this kind of looks like shit. I made this in like 2 minutes this morning. It's meant to be a holographic sticker. Which is same art. Also 2 inches. Yes. I just want to talk about this artwork because it's so pretty and I like it so much. It makes me really happy. And I'm very glad that I did like commission this person, because to have cute merch. Oh, on my first merch release, cute merch. Oh my god. I love it. I'm a big fan. And the third thing, this is also a very shit mock-up, because I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm not a product designer. I'm not a I'm not a designer in general. I'm not very even much of an artist. Think about the fact that I have not made a single thing on this stream, okay? None of this was me. This was all people that I paid to do the things that I don't want to do. But this is supposed to be a holographic badge, right? And it'll make more sense once you see the actual thing, because it is kind of... the texture is kind of like a smooth kind of hollow. It's not like glittery. It's not like the little like foil shards over it. It's literally just a flat foil. And it's kind of rainbow. And I was like, I like rainbows. And this is what it probably will be like, but less like that. It will probably look more real in real life. You know, things tend to look realer in real life. I don't know how obvious that was. Looks gay, exactly. It's gay in the sunlight. Me when I go outside. And the last little things are these, which I do actually have these in real life. I have held these in my hands. The first one, the one on the top, I commissioned from someone on Fiverr. You may recognize it as the image I'm using as a reactive right now. But the name of the artist was HTL Art. The one on the bottom is drawn by me. That's my art. I have these in person. I ordered 25. They sent me 39 for some reason. So I have many spare of these. I might do some giveaways or something, because I don't know what to do with this many badges. Because I kind of set it up like I was going to have like 2 different bundles because the albums would come with the merch. That's why I decided to do it like that. And the little badges and the keychain were going to be like more limited than the rest of the stuff. So it's like there'd be like 10 sets of the album with those merch. So I ordered, 25 because it'd be like 12 of one design, 13 of the other. And it'd be like the perfect amount. And then they just sent me double the amount I ordered. So I was like, what do I do with all these spares? I'm not sure why. I think it must have been like some quality control thing. Because some of them have like they're like handmade. So they have like little hairs trapped in them and stuff. So I feel like they just made more because of quality stuff. You like my art style? Thank you. Oh, it makes me so happy when people say that. Because I don't like my art style that much. That's not true. I like the art that I've done recently. Like, I really like the Shrine Bird fan art that I made. And the Magic Chemist. Yeah, the Magic Chemist art was really good. I really liked that one as well. I'm pretty proud of that. You know what? I might pull that up on stream just to show it off to everyone who's here right now. If I can if I can somehow find it, because I don't... My Google Drive, right, is worse. It's literally worse than everything else. Like, my usual file system is bad, but like, oh, jeez. My Google Drive is so much worse. I just drop things in there and leave. It's not very good. Okay, here it is. Magic Chemist. Oh, I love this piece of art. Like, I'm so proud of it. I think this was like what helped me like really develop the exact specific style that I have now. Was this piece of art. Like, I think it was something about the challenge of drawing something that I literally have... Okay, rude. People are having a honking fight outside. Okay. I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, drawing something that I've never drawn before, which is like the flame. Literally, I've never like had a reason to draw a fire before, you know? Which sounds weird, but... You know, it's once you think about it, it's like, how often do you have to draw a fire if your character is not a fire person? The average person probably does not have to draw fire that much. This is a tangent. I don't need to be on this tangent. They are barking. Fire is rough, my mans. So true. It's especially rough when, you know, you have to experience it. It's like, so hot. I like bonfires though. Like, there's something about the smell of a bonfire / campfire. Very good vibes. You know what? Let's just go off on a tangent again. I remember at my dad's house, like my dad's old house before he moved out, the last thing he did was take everything that he didn't want to take, because he was taking a lot of, like, not really taking much. He was like leaving a lot of it. So he took pretty much everything that he didn't want and set it on fire in the back garden. And that's like the last memory that we have in that house. It's quite incredible. I drove past it today and I was like, oh, I used to live there. And it's not even the same vibes anymore. Like, it's clean and it looks nice. It doesn't look lived in. I don't like empty houses. But regardless, I'm gonna stop getting distracted so much. It's so easy though. You know what? Maybe I understand the whole going on a rant thing now. Let me delete that real quick. Do I have more things in this mysterious Google Drive folder to share? Let me pull it up. I think everything else is just PDFs of booklets. I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs, by the way. They have seen someone. Rants come very naturally. It's so true. So true. I can't even make fun of you for it anymore because now I do that. Now I'm like that. I'm that person. That was a loud one. I mentioned the shrine art. Okay. I guess I'll bring up the shrine art also. My dogs are upset. Oh, hold on. I gotta take a call real quick. Okay, I'm back. My uncle was locked out. It wasn't my fault, I promise. Okay, let me open up the thing again. This is the other art that I'm really, really proud of. I'm a big enjoyer of my art some of the time. Oh, I'm so out of breath. It's really a testament to how unfit I am that going up and down the stairs tired me out this much. Maybe I should go to the gym. I don't know. But I do really like this one. I also like let me pull it up real quick. This one as well. Kaisel from Web D&D, played by Henry. He's pretty cool. I do really like this one because it's so different to anything else that I've ever done. Yeah. Oh, there's tape on the floor. Oh no. Well, I think enough about the fan art of people. Otherwise, I'll just end up going through my entire library of things that I've drawn. He's a big guy. He big. I would hang out with him. He has good vibes. So I think I should also talk about like the song that I just released today, about an hour and a half ago by this point. Ooh. Let me link it in chat because I don't have a specific command for that. And I don't think it's in the... Oh my god, what's the word? In the hyperfollow link. I don't believe it's in there, so... Whoop. No horny in chat, magic I missed. So this is a link if anybody wants to go and add it to a playlist real quick. Hey Blackmore, how you doing? Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you liked it. I worked very hard on it. It's probably my favourite song. One of my favourite songs from that whole track list. Oh, actually, maybe I can... I haven't talked about the full track list yet. Like the extra songs. Let me pull up that real quick. This is a thing that's entirely shared through Google Drive, right? We're sharing it through Google Drive tonight. There is no more me. There is just Google Drive. So here it is. Oh, I scared myself. I knocked my fork. Why do I have a... Oh, I forgot about my noodles. It's half finished. Can play your own music on stream too. I can do that. I have been doing that since day one. So tracklist. This is the main album tracklist. This is what's like on the CDs. This is what's on Spotify and stuff. But on Bandcamp, okay, there are 5, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra songs. And I haven't mentioned anything about what they are yet. Oh, the spice is getting to me, okay? The spice just came back real quick just then. Ugh. But there's 5 more on Bandcamp. They are 2 new original songs that, like, pretty much you can only buy on Bandcamp. I might put them on YouTube with a lyric video. Haven't decided yet, but I probably will at some point. There's a piano version of one of the songs, and there's 2 OG demo versions. Because usually when I write a song, it's usually like the same from like the beginning of the process to the end. It just kind of like goes from being like one verse to a full song. But some of these songs, it's like I ended up changing them. So one of them is the 12th song called Are You Happy Now? Because I wrote this like song in literally 2 years ago, like May 2020. This was a lockdown song. So I wrote it in 2020, and it was just kind of like your generic sad kind of like things aren't working out kind of song, because I used to like writing breakup songs before I'd even experienced a breakup. It was incredible, right? I would like listen to Taylor Swift a lot, and I was like, I love breakup songs. Let me write one. But I didn't know what a breakup was like, you know? But but I still wrote one, and it kind of like stayed the same for that entire time. Until like earlier this year, when I was like, I'm finally gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna make Synthesizer V Kevin sing it, because why not? And it's pretty much exactly the same, like production wise, but it has like this extra little guitar riff. It's like I put it in a higher key because it was like very low. Yeah, and like the entire like second verse changed. Entirely changed. Same thing with the other demo, which is for Shot to the Heart, which is title track. It's like the intro was completely different. It was very like electro syncopated kind of thing, and then in the end song it kind of became more like dreamy. It had like very big piano, very reverby piano, you know. You see that chat? Free stretch redeem. You didn't even have to use your channel points for that one. Okay, so those are the very last 2 songs, and then before that, I'm gonna go up the track list because I decided to speak in them in a weird order. There is Forgive Me for Not Being Alright piano version. Whew, that's a long title, okay? And that song already exists. It's on YouTube, but I never like said anything about it. I just kind of put it there, and then I was like, that's not my problem anymore. I don't want to deal with that, so I just left it. But then I remade it. I didn't remake it. I kind of just like readjusted it, and I was like, I'm gonna put this on my album, track 5, and then I made a new track 5. So I was like, okay, track 6. And then I made a piano version, and the piano version is very sad, because as it should be. Sometimes songs need to be sadder than they were before. There's not really much else to say. It's a piano and strings version of a song that was electronic. You know, you can kind of fill in the blanks there. It's in a lower key, because we all know the one thing that I remember from GCSE music was like how putting music in a lower key somehow makes it more emotional. I'm not really sure why. That's just like a thing that happens. It's like, is it like it's like something about the brain is like, if it's lower, that makes me feel more depressed and melancholic. Nothing like a C minor going down to a B minor. Oh, the humanity. My emotions. They cannot handle this simple transposition of -2 semitones. Oh. Anyway. I don't even know what that tangent was. I'm speaking so much. I'm not built for a lot of speaking. Okay? Can you imagine me as like a landlord? Why did I say landlord? That was entirely not the word that I needed. The landlord was the furthest word from what I was trying to think of. Anyway, I'm just gonna carry on. Woe is me, an octave dropped. Oh my god, so true. That's literally me writing songs. I'm like, okay, time to bring this down a whole octave. It will make people so sad. Music theory, honestly, kind of incredible. It really is. I had a music theory class on Tuesday, and I found out what a double sharp was, and I was so mad. Because it's like it's like the simplest, most complex thing ever. Landlord, hear me. I don't even know what I was trying to say, like, I've already forgotten. This is so sad. Alexa, play Humish track. Aha, you thought, but Alexa can't recognize my name. Listen, I promise, we've tried. I think it's something about the pronunciation. It sounds a bit like hear me. So it always misunderstands. Oh, double sharp, you mean a different... Yeah, exactly. I was like, why would you ever use this? Because we were learning about transposition. So my teacher was like, if we transpose this down by so much, if it's going from, I think it was from A to E or something, and it's like, oh, what note would this be? And I was like, that's a G flat. And he was like, no, it's not. And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure that's a G flat. And he was like, but you have to voice every note. And I was like, it can't be something stupid like a double sharp. Please tell me it's not a double sharp. And he said, yeah, but it's a double sharp. And I was like, fuck. But then I was like, if the song had originally been used, like originally used E major, would it have just been a G flat? Because I feel like it would have. Yeah, I also get why. I understand why it's a thing, but it's just like, oh, why would you do that? It just feels like there's easier ways to show what that is. I'm mad. Like, double sharp has made me so angry. For no reason other than I just don't like its existence. So where was I in my little track list that I created in my brain? We talked about the demo and the demo piano version. Oh yeah, 2 songs. So once again, track list that you probably can't read, so I'm going to bump it up a little bit. There is 13 songs here, and there's 2 more. 2 more on Bandcamp special release, which is one called Journey, which is more of a kind of like, I want to kind of like say soft rock kind of thing. It's mainly guitars. It's like guitar chord, little doodly do, another little doodly do. You know, that was like when someone told me clarinets are transposed when they play an A, it's actually a B. And I'm like, that's nonsense, they're just playing a B. Oh my god. I hate that. I hate that so much. Isn't that like the same with like viola? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce any word ever. Where it's like, it has its own entire clef that's just like two higher or two lower. The doodly doo, diddly doo. So true. So that song, it's not finished yet. I'm still mixing those tracks, which is why they aren't around available for you to see. But yeah. I'm thinking so hard. My brain's going into like overdrive. The last song, okay. The last song is pretty new. It was originally like going to be a song that I wrote like in like I think May last year. But I cut that one because I'm like, I don't really like the way it came out. I feel like it might benefit from some sort of like collab, get someone else to produce it, because sometimes you make things and they don't like come out the way that you wanted, and that's okay. You know, sometimes you make duds. They're not necessarily bad, they just aren't good either. But the last bonus track song is one called Victoria Station, which, yes, is named after London Victoria Station, which is somewhere that I have been, and I have a very fond, not really fond, but more like a very strong, visceral memory of having a breakdown in there. And I don't know why I remember, like, this breakdown so much, but sometimes I think about it and I'm like, I remember when I had an existential crisis in London Victoria. That was not fun. I want to talk about that London trip for a second, because we were on Google Maps and we're like, yes, we have to go to this station. Seems simple enough until you find out that Google doesn't tell you which line in the London Underground leads to that station. So then you're just like, well, how the fuck do I get here? And they just expect you to know. And we went and we asked at the help desk, we were like, which line do we have to get on to get to this station? And they were like, you need to go and get that train. And I was like, which train? And that's the point where I started crying. No, it wasn't. I lied. The part where I started crying was after we bought the tickets and we were waiting to get through the gate. And I was like, oh, is it a bad time to say that I'm scared of the tube? Yeah, fun time. I don't miss it at all. I don't really like London that much. Maybe I'd like it if I went there more, but you know. Regardless. Anyway, those are the 5 songs, okay? Journey. Victoria Station. Forgive me for not being alright, piano version. Whew. Are you happy now? Demo. Shot to the heart demo. Pog. And you know the even more poggers thing about that? The song automatically, like on iTunes and Amazon, etc., will be priced, I think, £13. So, like they're like 99 pence per track. So it'll be like around that. It'll probably be around $15 maybe. But on my bestie Bandcamp, because I fucking love Bandcamp, okay? There ain't nothing better than it. It really is the best place to be. Didn't it get bought out by a games company? What fucking game company bought it? Was it Epic Games? Anyway, we won't talk about that. That's just weird. That's a tangent we don't need to go on. But on Bandcamp it is a single Great British Pound more. for 5 extra tracks. Like, that's a pretty good deal if you ask me. On Amazon it'll be like $12.98. On Bandcamp it's just 14, and you get 5 extra songs. Like, that's poggers, right? Such a steal. That's like, what's the exchange rate? Like $1.50 for 5 extra songs? Yo. Where do I sign up? Well, you know, I'm glad that you asked that, because you can sign up at hiyimi.bandcamp.com. Go over there and get your pre-order in, and you can stream Tell Me Why immediately. And I see that Magic Chemist said this like 5 minutes ago, but I was in such a tangent that I couldn't break out of it. But maybe I should stream the music video as a little segment here, so people can know what I'm talking about. And then maybe we can jump into Studio One and have a look at the song breakdown. Is my music on iTunes? It is. I don't know what the link is because I can't access iTunes because I'm not an Apple user. I guess I can try and get a link and you can probably reach it from there. Let's take a look. Ah, that's the wrong link. Does this go to the right thing? No, that just opens an image. Oh, I didn't consider. I guess you can just go to Apple Music and switch to iTunes, right? musicapple.com/US. There it is. That's a link. It might be what you want, it might not be what you want. Who knows? No, I think I will do that thing with the streaming of the music video. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna set that up real quick, but I'm gonna vamp for a while because it's gonna. Can you? Does media source include videos? Media source. Ah, MP4, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Let me open up that. Where did I save this video to? Is it on this? It should be on here. It's not on here. Oh, no, I lied. Yes, it is. There it is. Okay. Media source, I'll turn it down. Oh, there's 2 musics playing on here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. I didn't realize there was 2 musics on here. I'm sure that was horrendous to listen to. I'm so sorry. Nothing ever goes right on my streams. Anybody who's watching, I'm sorry I never do things correctly. Is it okay? I'm gonna... Okay, that's huge. Why is everything always so much bigger than my actual screen? I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, we don't need that quite yet. So what I'm gonna do... we're gonna ignore the fact that there was 2 songs playing the whole time. That's not important. What we're gonna do is we're gonna vibe for 4 minutes exactly. Because that's how long the song is. 4 minutes of appreciating Tell Me Why music video, which was edited by Dudu Danyan. Let me put the names in chat. Dudu Danyan, who edited the video, at Dudu Danyan on most places, I believe. Definitely on Twitter. And the artwork was by Camila I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna butcher this probably. Camila Maculan, not quite sure. Who is? I've got the links in the description, so if you go to the YouTube video, they're in the description. But these are the names of the people who worked on the visuals, which is very important because visuals bring the thing together, right? What would a music video be without its visuals? Let's appreciate this real quick.
Illuminated in flashing lights like a warning sign, makes me wanna run, but I got nothing to hide. Your face still in a locket on my bedside, reminds me of better times. So perfectly good, so perfectly fine, but you know it still hurts like a twisting knife. My teardrops wash away my sense of self. The pain comes in waves, pushing me right up to the edge. And it seems to me all my nightmares became reality. So tell me why you could just change your mind like that so fast. Sit back and watch me cry about all of our good times, long past and begging for closure. So tell me why I thought this would be forever, and why I still hope there's something good for me out there. I wanna believe in it, but my teardrops wash away my sense of self. The pain comes in waves, pushing me right over the edge. And it seems to me all my nightmares became reality. So tell me why you could just change your mind like that so fast. Sit back and watch me cry about all of our good times, long past and begging for closure. So tell me why you would just walk away. Tell me why it had to end this way. But I know you'll never be sorry. You'll never be. Oh, you'll never. And I know that you'll never want me to tell you that. Oh, I miss you every single day. That I need you 'cause I don't like the change. Oh, that I think about you all through the night. Illuminated in flashing lights. Tell me why. Sit back and watch me cry about all of our good times, long past and begging for closure. So tell me why you could just change your mind like that so fast. Sit back and watch me cry about all of our good times, long past and begging for closure. So tell me why.
Pretty poggers, huh? I'm very happy with how that video came out. And I'm so glad that I decided to not do it myself because it would have looked like trash. As I said before, I'm not really a graphics person, never been a visual person. Not very good at editing videos as a result of that. Chorus is bumping. I agree. Not to like big myself up, but I feel like in this case I'm allowed to big myself up. I'm very happy with the way it turned out, and I think it is a #1 hit, chart topper. Like, absolutely. Where is my Grammy? Can you imagine if I won a Grammy for that? I would be so happy. I would be like, this is my Grammy for the song that I worked on twitch.tv. Because if you remember, I think like at the it might have been literally like New Year's Day, I did like a music stream where I worked on a bunch of different things. Well, I did a couple, but there was one where I was like, I'm gonna finish this song, and I had like no idea what I was gonna do for it, because usually I get to like where a bridge would be and I have no idea how to make the bridge distinct. So I was like, I'll work on it like on stream, because when people are watching me, I feel like pressured to make something that's more interesting than just the chorus but stripped back. So I think streaming it really helped, and like that, the bridge especially, like, oh, so good. It's like the like tell me why, like the 4 of them, and then it has like 4 layers of harmonies. Oh, it's so spicy and good. I do enjoy a good bridge. But I did like write the entire like first chorus, like first and second verse, first chorus, like entirely. Like when I said like I started working on that song at 2 a.m. that one night, literally, like the whole thing was like done, and then it was just this bridge that I had to do that I worked on Twitch, and it worked really well, and people who were there was like, oh, this kind of banging, and I'm like, oh, this is a single, this has to be a single now. That's why you do art streams when you get demotivated, right? Because it's like the pressure of people looking at you is just like, well, now I've said that I can do this thing, I actually have to do it and do it well. Otherwise people will think I'm a liar. Okay, so I have to be amazing. It's the way things are. I feel like I've said that so much. It's just the way that it is, man. Let's fucking do that. You know, just stream it. You like, oh, I don't really know what to do with this piece of art. Just stream it, because then the pressure of people seeing what you're doing will make you create something so amazing. Like, do you think Leonardo da Vinci fucking painted the Mona Lisa in his room alone? No. People were watching him do that. Usually it's mostly me vibing in the chat. True. I like being there. I like pressuring. I like being like, hey, magic chemist, what's your opinion on noodles? And then watching you like devolve. And then by the end of the rant, you've somehow like gone on to like 12th century history or something incredible. You love my avatar? Thank you. I also love it a lot. How are you doing, Miss Mr. Jones? Welcome to the stream. We have been talking about musical projects and also other things. Like pottery. Me crying in the London Underground one time. My dad setting all of his house belongings on fire before he moved out. Things like that. You know, the usual. Feed the madness. Yep. It's like adding fuel to a fire, you know. Adding carrots to a soup. Whatever that means. You know what? That's a new metaphor. I've decided. Adding carrots to the soup. It means to feed the madness. What's your opinions on carrots, chat? Do you like carrots in your soup? I don't like vegetable soup, but I don't mind like carrots in soup. I just don't like vegetable soup because I don't like onions. I'm weird. Well, I don't think I'm weird, but other people do. They're like, you don't like onions? What's wrong with you? And I'm like, I just respect my taste buds and my sensory receptors. Sorry. This has nothing to do with anything. Anyway. Carrots are not necessary, but I find carrots really add a whole nother level. Onions are for ogres. Yep. Ain't that what Shrek believed in? Now let me see if I can open this song project right. I'll try and show things, but like by the end of like this project's like not life, but like when I was working on it, by like the end, my laptop really decided that it did not like running this song project at all. It's like, you know, sometimes when you play audio and it just chops constantly, like every second it skips, like a scratch CD. It's kind of like that. And I'm not really sure what's causing it because I can turn everything off and it'll still do it. So we'll see what happened. I'm on my way to my brother's farm because his wife decided to give birth and I need to feed the animals that they left and take their chicken inside. Oh, Pog, the chickens? I love chickens. I used to have chickens when I was a kid. One of them attacked me. And that's all I have to say on that. I like how I decided to skip over the whole birth situation and immediately went to chickens. So it really shows where like my brain is at all times, constantly. Hello, song project. How are you feeling? I see. This thing probably is not going to play, but I guess we can give it the attempt. Hold on. I don't have like any of the sound things. No, this will not be audible for anyone, so I'll check it. Ooh, that's crunchy. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. We are not going to be able to look at the song project, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Oh, my audio got crunchy too. Yeah. That's not gonna work. I was gonna like try and show off the just kind of like do a song breakdown. I might do it separately at some point. But it was not enjoying it. Chickens are alright. You just have to befriend them. They're not as bad as geese. Decided to call this kid Troll Child because why not? No. My dad has a son. Like my half brother, but I'd never met him before. And it's been so long since I've been around like an actual small child that I forgot like how children are. They really do just run around and like throw things. They fall over and be like, "Oh, I didn't hurt myself. I promise I didn't hurt myself. I've forgotten to do something on the screen." There it is. We gotta change that. Bump. It's just because I never use like just chatting. I don't usually just chat. It's better than my OG plan. Shit, kid. You can't call the kid shit. That's kind of mean. Children are like Furbies on speed, annoying them. So true. It's just, I just hadn't been around a child in so long that I was like, I just forgot that children are like that. They're crazy. Gotta go. Okay, bye. Have a good day with the farm animals. Hope you don't struggle with the chickens or anything. Bye. Thank you for coming. What other interesting information can I give about song and or album? Since I can't like show off the project, which was like my main thing, so I guess I can talk about the project. It's kind of got like a synth that goes boom, 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 and that's like through the whole thing. You call him shit kid only sometimes. Okay, bye. It's okay if it's only sometimes. But it has that like little, you know, plunky synth that's kind of all the way through. And like the piano that kind of like builds up. Ooh, spicy. And it kind of has like that piano that's like a little bit off. It goes to like a G sharp minor to an A minor. And the only reason that exists is because I originally wrote the song. It was in A minor, and then I was like, you know, I want to do the thing. I'm going to lower it by a semitone because, as we've discussed before, lowering music makes it somehow more emotional, or we perceive it as more sad and emotional than we usually would if it was like higher. And then I was like, but I don't know the G sharp minor scale enough to be able to riff out, you know, play about on the keyboard and come up with something, because I don't know what sharps are in it off the top of my head. I don't have like the motor skills, like it's not stored in my hand's brain what notes are in that key. So I was like, okay, I'll just bring it back up to A minor and then I'll do all the bits. But the thing is, by that point I'd already done the reverse piano, and the reverse piano from G sharp minor to A was a lot spicier than just a flat like minor chord. So I was like, we're not dropping this back down again. We're gonna keep the G sharp minor fading and put it into an A, and it's going to be spicy. It's gonna sound good, and it did sound good. So I'm really glad that I made that decision. A little bit behind the scenes of how I work. Yes, I do entirely just write songs in 2 keys. 3 keys, actually. Well, I don't ever do like, because I know like C major, D major, G major, like I know those 3. It's the ones after that that get a bit confusing for me, but I only ever write in like C/A minor or D/B minor. I don't really do E minor that much usually because it's just a bit low. I always find like the root is a bit low, and all the instruments, it's like I have to bring them up an octave, and then it's like everything's too high, so then I have to change it to a different key anyway, you know. I'm a musician. I know how to do things, okay? I'm absolutely 100% a professional. And you know it's professionally me. That's me. That's what they call me. Any other interesting facts? I guess yeah, it was pretty much written like all in one night, pretty much, and then the rest of it was written on another night. Professional Hime, yep, that's me 100%. But like I kind of always had like this idea for the like the descending like melody of Tell Me Why 4 times repeating. I kind of always had that idea. Like I knew that that's where I wanted it to go, but it was everything else around that kind of like I did like really quick. So I was like, I want to like finish this song on stream and I have to write this melody, but I don't have a lyric. So I went into brainstorm mode, and then I was like, I'm gonna get all up in my feelings. Oh. And then I wrote it. And it really is like I genuinely will say I think it's the best song on the album. Like, lyrically, compositionally. Another good song, and I'm so excited. I hate that I have to wait 2 more weeks because I'm going to tell you songs that I like and nobody's going to be able to listen to them for 2 weeks. Oh. But the other song, there's another song that I really, really like that's called Who Do I Need to Be? I'm not going to say too much about it. It's a little bit spicy, you know. A little bit oof. A little bit oof, you know. But it's got a good bass line. I like a good bass line. That's like one of the songs that I can like dance around my room at 3 a.m. And it's like, yeah, I'm performing this song right now. I'm not just listening. I'm not just mouthing the words. I'm performing, baby. That's like in my top 3 of this album. And I think I would also consider Shot to the Heart, like the title track, to also be one of the strongest ones, just because it's very emotional. Those are my top 3. Yes, I will rank my children. All of these songs are my babies, and I will rank them. Because, you know, yeah. Like, I'll be the first to admit, some songs are stronger than others, but they all have their place. Do wish I knew how to music. I've got a good voice for it, but I cannot write things. Honestly, same. Like 6 years ago, you know, if you want, if you want Magic Chemist, I can send you like my oldest songs, and maybe it will motivate you to understand that it's just practice. It's just practice and getting better. Some people are born prodigies, but a lot of us are not. Some of us wrote songs like fucking nothing. You know, I hate that song. And it's just, it's wild to me that I thought that song was good at the time. I mean, I guess I was like more impressed. It's like, wow, I actually did this. But like, I used Audacity to mix, and I didn't save it properly, so I couldn't like go back and edit the mixing or anything, so it was all off time. But I was like, I'm gonna post it to YouTube anyway, which was not a terrible mistake. It did alright. It ain't. No, I will give you another art form. I will be your producer. I will help you write songs. I want the Magic Chemist Web SMP song, okay? I want it. This is a thing that I need in my life. I want to put it right up there next to Web SMP Season 1 song, Web SMP Season 1 song 2. He Me song. That's it, there's only 3 of them. Oh god, I have to get back to writing more. On that subject, Soul. We need to put that up on Spotify. That needs to be up on Spotify at some point. I can write it. Thank you. Or maybe not. Maybe this is a curse, because now I will be like, I must. I think I'm gonna... On God, please no. I don't know if that's supposed to say on God, but if it was unintentional, it's even funnier. On God, please no. Soul. Yeah, Soul is gonna be on Spotify at some point. I've been meaning to do it for a while. We just have to get like artwork to distribute it. You can't distribute without artwork, but you can't use Minecraft artwork because of like, you know, the whole legality. Even though like it doesn't really matter. I used Enderman sounds in the Hear Me song. Void just has straight up a like vocal chop of the Enderman. It has the teleport sound. Like, these things are pretty obvious, but I guess the artwork being a Minecraft screenshot might be a bit more problematic than sampling an Enderman. But, you know. So I was going to draw something, but then I never ever did. Shocker. Yeah, you had to get those sounds for me because I didn't know how to get them off the wiki. To this day, I still don't know how to get sounds off the wiki. Enderpog, so true. Oh, I guess I should ask, like, how do we feel about Enderpog potentially being either removed or moved to a, like, something else, like, I don't know, bits emote. Because I have, like, the new emotes and I want to add, like, some of those. So I was wondering, like, which ones I should have, because obviously I have Enderpog, I have, like, the different he emojis, I'm gonna call them, which is, like, the laugh cry emoji, the crying emoji, there's the angry, the flushed, there's the little, like, heart one as well. But I have, like, actual emotes that I paid someone for, and they look so sick. So I was wondering, what, like, emotions do people want to have in chat, right? I'm thinking of adding the wave one, especially, because a wave is always good. It's time for the Enderman to take a swim. No, we can't put him in the water. We can't put him in the water. We could I might put it in the bits, like, cause like that's like nobody does bits. Nobody does bits seriously. It's like I noticed it's like the most like popular one, but it's also like it's not really a hear me emote. It's an Enderman emote. It could be anyone's channel, right? I think it has the same vibe as the cheer with the light sticks, so we could get that instead. Because I want to have like the hello one, so we could maybe have the little light sticks. I guess I could like show these off, right? To like give people more context, because I realize that nobody will know what I'm talking about unless they can, you know, unless you're in the Discord. So maybe I can window capture Discord. Is that is that gonna work? I don't know if that'll work actually. General announcement. There we go. Can y'all see that? I'm gonna crop it down again. I'm gonna bring it up. These are the new emotes. So there's 9 of them. There is wave, wink, cheer with the little light sticks. Big enjoyer of the light sticks. Cry, which is honestly very funny and I appreciate it a lot. There is laughter, big anger, sleep, stonks, and confused. Stonks is good. I'm gonna be like real right now. When I was sending them examples, I sent them a list of like 9 emotions, and I was like, "Can you do these?" And they were like, "Yeah, I can do these." And I pretty much gave them free reign, apart from light sticks that I gave an example because I didn't really know what to call it. I was like, "It's basically this kind of thing." And then stonks, I sent them Filza stonks. I was like, "Do you know Minecraft Filza? Filza Minecraft. Mr. Minecraft himself, Filza. He has a stonks emote, and it looks like this. Can you make me something like this?" And they did. And I was like, oh, incredible. Stonks. I think the stonks would be good. I also think stonks would be good for like, if like, I set it as the image for like donation alerts or something. That would be kind of funny. Cause, oh, we have the heart one too. I can show that one if I test the widget, if we do this. Oh, it's behind me. Oh. Where is my model so I can turn it off? this one, this is also an emote. So we could use the heart one too. Much to think about. I will give it some thought. I think stonks and wave are like definites. It's just you know, as soon as I've had my Twitch channel long enough to have those follower emotes, the 5 of them, that you don't need to have like a subscription to use, that's when it's my time to shine, because I have so many emotes. We have obviously Enderpog. What else is there in here? Hear me kiss. The heart, cry, well, sob, laugh, flushed, and angry, and then all of those 9 too. We could have all of them if Twitch would just give me follower emotes. Anyway, I think I've pretty much said all that I was like planning on talking about, so I'll see if there's somebody to raid potentially. I think I'm gonna end here and finally take my nap, my proper nap. But thank you for coming and hanging out on the music stream. I don't do music streams much, but I do like to talk about the things that I do. Oh, there's somebody else right now in my follow list, another producer doing an after party of their song. So we'll raid Lupin NSA. Lupin, no straight answer. Yes, nap, because you know I will wake up at like midnight if I sleep now. So thank you for coming. I do really appreciate everybody who come and listen to me ramble on for like 90 minutes straight, like a crazy person. Again, I'm gonna promo myself because this is a promo stream. It's embarrassing. Promoting yourself is embarrassing, but it's what you gotta do as a creative person here on the internets. So you can follow that link. I'm gonna make a card for it too. There's gonna be a card.co and it'll have like all the pre-order links and everything. Once I get like my physical CDs up and running, they'll be available soon, I promise, if anybody is desperate for the Hiyumi merch, which why wouldn't you be, honestly? With like, once again, with the artwork by Sesihime VT. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I don't even know what else to say. It's gorgeous. Right. So I'm gonna set the raid now. If you're interested in joining the raid, please do. Have a good night, day. Thank you for coming. See you tomorrow for Web SMP, because I have very interesting lore happening with Henry tomorrow, I think, if he shows up, which should be fun. Okay. Good night, my friends. Goodbye.